Yeah, men haven't changed. We adapt. So the dating marketplace has shifted. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. So if what it takes to get sex from a woman is marriage, that's what men will do. But if what it takes to get sex from a woman is a couple messages on the dating app, come over, that's what men will do. Because men generally, that's like our primary motivating things to get sex. So men really haven't changed so much. Feminism freed women from commitment, from marriage. So
I mean, there's different people with different perspectives. You're definitely looking for somebody who has certain kind of values, so that if you don't match on that even simple level, that's a no for you as well. It's not just a no from like your side. So like, just, I guess the easiest would be to move on and, you know, find somebody and ask the questions you want to ask that gonna, you know, give you what you want.
Okay.
I don't think like all men like want necessarily that like low body count, like someone submissive, and I feel like it varies on
all men don't
based off
no
the
not
person.
not all men, but most men
okay
want those things.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
And I also don't think all women feel like ashamed to have a high body count or ashamed to be like sexually liberated.
They don't, but they should.
Why should they?
Why should they be ashamed?
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, we can go back to the body count thing, but I don't think, I don't think either men or women should be promiscuous. Some men argue, well, it's okay for men, and there are differences between men and women, and there is a double standard there. But I'm coming at this from what makes society function best, and that is the nuclear family, traditional households, and monogamy. That's how society functions best, I think.
I agree.
I think there's so many people and so many different personalities that it's impossible to fit us all in that box. So I feel there are many different people who pride themselves in being sexually liberated.
I mean, I think they've been
and who
sold,
enjoy sex.
I mean, I think they've been sold a lie. I think you can enjoy sex and still believe in monogamy and being more traditional and all these things. And listen, ultimately at the end of the day, you're free to do whatever you want. You have autonomy. If you want to move in life a certain way, that's fine, right? But I'm thinking in terms of what is best for society, it's monogamy and family and people not getting divorced and raising kids.
Yeah, I feel like society would function better if people would stay together and work together to raise their children. But
Yes.
you know, life is hard, and
I think
through it as the best
some
we
people
can.
don't want to have children. I think that's fine, but I guess a complaint I have, or not a complaint, but I'm concerned about how, the divorce rate is sky high. Divorce is super common, and I don't know. I don't think it's a good. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a comment about monogamy before, but that's fine. I think the divorce rate...
Well, you can say what you wanted to say initially.
I think monogamy now is different from monogamy that it used to be, because monogamy now is one person at a time. Monogamy in the 17th century is one person for life. So we're talking about different definitions of monogamy, and then we include the open relationship and all the kind of stuff that creates even bigger confusion for people. And I think that women are sold the idea that they are like men, they can also perceive sex as sport, which is not true, because the moment you agree to have a sex with a man, you agree you can have a child with that person. And that's wired in you biologically. That's just how your body works. You can deny it, you can lie to yourself, you can say that's not true, you feel differently, but you have that longing to continue the relationship with that person with whom you had sex. And that's because you are emotionally attached to that. That's why men can have a lot of different encounters and still not feel a thing for them. Like, you know, they can love the one person but fuck with another one, but woman can't. Like, we emotionally attached to the person we have sex with because we agreed to have a child with that person.
Well, here's the thing though, is when a woman has had a lot of sexual partners, she loses that.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
But you're right. Just women can start chipping away at that bonding.
Yeah.
So, and you wanted to come in?
And I liked exactly what you said, but I feel like women should not be promiscuous at all. I agree with you, by the way, because like he said, they cannot commit after having multiple partners. And on top of that, imagine sitting there, you want to be a wife, you want to be loyal. How can you do that if you're practicing, you know, sucking Fun Dip every week? You're not practicing cooking, you're not practicing mental health, you're not practicing how to talk to him, how to cater, how to be submissive, and how to talk to him in a nurturing way. You're practicing sucking pee-pee. That's not the same thing.
But what if that's not what you want? What if you don't want to be?
I'm only speaking on women who like want to be wives. All the other OF hoes and all those type of girls, I'm not talking to y'all. Not you, but like in general. Being honest. This is only for my traditional queen. Sorry.
Can I also add on that?
Yes.
You started talking about divorce rate. I think the reason the divorce rate is so high is because, sorry, I lost my thought. Is because women, like men, don't know how to build relationship. Women don't know how to build relationship, so they start the sex part because it's the most easier part to figure out a relationship. That's like everybody knows how to do that. We never were taught how to do that. That's like a natural thing for us, but nobody talks and teaches us how to communicate, how to build boundaries, how to communicate your values, how to, I don't know, talk about like future together and stuff like that. And that's why people are so bad at like actual long-term relationship, because when the sex part is eliminated, there is nothing left.
Being honest, you can only say that for so long. You know what I mean? Like once you get to a certain age, maybe there's books, there's education. If you could sit on your phone all day, watch TikTok things, you could watch How to Be a Wife. Pearly Things, she has a wife edition thing that she does for a whole hour. She teaches you guys how to be wives. So there's all these things now that you can learn to be a wife. So when women give me another excuse after another, I'm not buying it. It's going in one ear, out the other.
No, I'm saying that people jump to the sex part so quickly because that's the easiest thing you can do.
Women are the ones who control sex, so
yeah,
women control. They're opening their legs too fast.
Yeah, assuming consent and all that kind of stuff, and assuming there's men who may not also want to have sex that fast, whatever.
Yes.
People jump so fast because the sex part is understandable.
I agree. Okay. And here's another thing too, like at least with me, I'm a very stern woman. I know what I bring to the table and I offer a lot. So when I talk to a man, I tell him, I'll cook for you, I'll do whatever you want, I'll meet your needs, but I'm not having sex with you too soon. I think a lot of people misconstrue if I don't sleep with you right off the bat that I'm not into you. That's not the case. I want to get to know you. I want a deeper connection because I want a husband. That's what I'm looking for. So if women had stern boundaries, the world would be so different right now. But instead they want to be, oh my God, let's pop it open for everybody. That's not good at all.
I agree.
Damn.